Hi, my name is Juanita Rosco, and I am here with Mr. Gonzalo Robles and James Frank, Texas House Representative. Mr. Robles, can you please introduce yourself, kind of tell us a little bit about what you do?
Thank you, Juanita. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much to the Zavala Hispanic Organization for doing this amazing thing. We love Zavala. So what do I do? We have an organization called Cafés con Leche that works with Zavala, and we promote a culture of high expectations, and we work with all of students promoting the importance of post-secondary education here in Wichita Falls. So we truly appreciate everything that Zavala does for the community.
And then Mr. James Frank.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm James Frank. I'm the state rep, so I represent the 6 counties, actually, Wichita, Archer, Clay, Fort Knox, and Baylor counties in Austin.
Thank you. And before we move forward, let me introduce myself. My name is Juanita Rosco. I am an instructor with Zavala's International Dance Team. I'm also a mentor in Mr. Robles' program, Road to College from Café con Leche. And we are here today to try some ribs with some salsa. Okay, so let's go ahead and taste the first one. The first one is from Torres Taqueria, and that's the green one.
The green.
Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Robles, you have all the same ones because you don't really like spicy stuff. So we made accommodations.
Oh, his
Está
one
muy
was
caliente. Hot, spicy, but good.
I was afraid I was going to be crying like a baby, but I'm all right so far.
You're
So
good.
far, so good.
Oh, you're turning red over there, Mr. Frank.
Okay, Mr. Robles, why is it so important for you to help the community?
I love Wichita Falls. Wichita Falls opened their arms to us, and my wife is from here. When I moved here and I start building relationships with the community, I just think that this is an amazing city to live. I see a great future, and I really think that when we all work together, are working for the betterment of this community. Mm-hmm. So that is why my passion is in education, because I truly believe that through education we can improve lives and the economy of this city.
Let's go ahead and taste the next salsa from the Smoky Salsa.
This has a bone in it. I need to be careful. I'll be crying for a different reason if I eat the bone.
I love the meat as well, besides the sauce. Whomever cooked it, quien lo cocinó está excelente.
Mr. James Frank, culture, traditions, preserving the authenticity that identifies us Hispanics is one of Zavala's goals. So what is your most precious memory of the culture that represents you?
Well, yeah, I guess, well, I'm not, as you could tell, probably, Hispanic, I guess. So I'm trying to think, for my culture, I guess I'm probably from the South, so, I guess the South, Texas is the South, but I'm Georgia South. It wouldn't be spicy foods. It'd be more grits and that kind of stuff.
Oh.
But probably more the way that people talk would be the best. Accents.
Oh.
I like accents. Like Gonzalo has a great accent. My mom had a great accent. Stuff, yeah.
Sabe,
Probably
man.
it. What's that?
I love accents from the South,
Yeah.
especially from Georgia and deep Alabama, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really slow.
Right.
Her name was Claire, and it was 3 syllables the way they did it. Kalea. Kalea.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
Want some grapes now.
Let's go ahead and try the next one. The next salsa is Devil Dave salsa. And that's the next one on there. Yeah. And if you would like, you can try one
Okay,
too.
I will sacrifice and try it.
So my next question is for you, Mr. Robles. How has your experience with Zavala been?
Ooh. Caliente.
Caliente. I bet that guacamole is spicy.
It's guacamole and mix, Juanita. Don't give it up. Wow. Zavala. Zavala was the first organization that we started working together. I never forget when Roger Palma and even before that Angelina Chapa, that they started working in this community, and they were always welcoming. And what I see now is all these young people, you and all these young people that are here working not only for the Hispanic community, but for the community in general. So I think that this is a great organization to get involved. If you are not aware of Zavala, please go to their website and let them know, find out some more as to what they do, because they not only do educational programs, but they do cultural programs and so many other things that they are doing in the community. So I encourage you, if you are watching right now, to find out some more about what Zavala is all about.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and try another one. That one, the next one is from Raw Roots Backyard Project, Sweep the Leg Habanero Peppers.
All right.
Habanero's really spicy, but not too spicy.
Kind of like middle of the ground.
Okay, Mr. James Frank. We must recognize the importance of helping others. What would be the best advice or message that you would give to the community to motivate them to donate at Texoma Gives?
Well, I think, when you really look at life, all that matters is your impact on other people. I mean, it really is. The only thing, when you accomplish something, the only thing that matters is its impact on other people. And a lot of the nonprofits, including Zavala and others, that's the whole purpose of a nonprofit, is really to impact other people. So whether it's through your church or through nonprofits, really, to me, that's where the rubber meets the road. So I would say, unless you are getting involved in other people's lives, and again, a lot of times that's through nonprofits, you're really not living.
Let's go ahead and try another one from Cece's Sizzlin' Salsa.
Now I am starting to sweat.
The next salsa is from Nana's Salsa and Cactus Jelly from Holiday, Texas.
Holiday.
And then Mr. Robles.
Yes.
What would be your message for the community for Texoma Gives?
To please give to any of the nonprofits, but we would love for you to give to Zavala for what Zavala stands for. But as we come together as a community, as Mr. James Frank has stated, nonprofits are a key to help our community here in Wichita Falls. So I really believe that when we give, we're helping the future of this community, and it makes us feel better, and we are working together as a community.
Thank you. And that is it. That's the end of our interview. Thank you, Mr. Robles and Mr. James Frank.
Thank you.
For being here today. And we have a donate button in the live, I'm pretty sure, correct? So if you would please donate, we would all really appreciate it. Thank you.
Before we leave, I just want to say thank you to Sam Pack for giving us this opportunity to the hub in North Texas.
Sam's the man.
Sam is the man. Thank you.
And we are back today with our event of Texoma Gives. We're talking to celebrities in town, and we're asking them what is important in donating in this amazing day, why nonprofits are important. And today, I am conducting an interview with Mr. Matt Ledesma from Healing Hands and Mrs. Megan from the Boy Scouts. So before we start the interview, let's start with the first spicy salsa that is come from Torres Taqueria.
All right.
Y'all need to tell me what y'all think. So big bite.
It's got a great green color, first of all.
You know, if it's green, it's good. Mm-hmm. Make you Hulk.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
What about your socks from the superhero?
You know,
what
I
do you
don't.
have today?
What do I have? Oh, they're plain Jane today.
Oh,
I've
my
let
God.
everybody
You're
down.
so
My fans in the
boring,
world. Yeah,
really?
terrible.
On a special day, you're going to be on live Facebook and you don't have your superhero
Luckily,
socks?
I don't think anybody can see. I will say, what has not let me down, this salsa is really good. A little bit of a spice to it, but a really good flavor, I think. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's great. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so spicy to start off with. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're giving us the tough ones to start,
Yeah,
I think.
This is the first one, so prepare yourself.
It can only get worse from here, I bet.
Roger, get the milk ready. Probably will need it. Okay, so Mr. Ledesma, let's talk a little bit about you and what you do for Wichita Falls and what is your job.
Sure. So I am the public relations coordinator for Healing Hands Healthcare and Little Black Bag house calls. So Healing Hands is a home health service, so we serve our patients who are homebound. And then Little Black Bag is a similar service, so we have physicians that'll come and see you. You know, if you're sick, not feeling well, they can come into your house and get you feeling better. So we are also really involved in the community. I know I try to be at a bunch of community events, and I know definitely Texoma Gives is something we're really looking forward to participating in this year.
Great, awesome. What about you, Mrs. Megan?
So I am the Senior District Executive at the Northwest Texas Council Boy Scouts, and so most of my job is recruiting kids, fundraising for our organization, and providing program for those kids that we have in our program.
That's amazing. For sure, we love it here in Zavala to have you. And before I keep talking about me and what I do and who I am, I'm going to invite you to try your second salsa.
All right.
So this second salsa is also from Torres Taqueria. Looks very spicy. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. You're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. Okay, so we're good. I am Kayla Howe. I am the co-chair with the Cultural and Art and Cultural Committee for Zavala Hispanic Group. This is my first year, and I am very excited to participate today in the fundraising for Texoma Gives. We have a donate button right there, so you go over there, click, click, click. We need your money. But for all, and the importance of this day is just not talking about Zavala, because we love what we do. We love to work for our kids, for our community, to support in them, to preserve the Hispanic culture, and to also support education and leadership. But in general, what do you think it is important to donate in this amazing day?
Well, what I really love about Texoma Gives is I think it really gives a chance to highlight so many of the wonderful nonprofits that are here in our community and all the services that they provide to us. And I think sometimes we can, take that for granted and know that they really do need our help and they need those funds to continue to provide those services. I know at Healing Hands we're going to be working with Faith Mission this year and trying to help them raise some money. I'm on the board of Child Care Partners, so I'll be working with them a little bit on Texoma Gives. Zavala will be another great organization, obviously, for you to send your support to. And I think that's just the awesome thing is you can just go on that homepage, scroll down, and there are just so many options. You don't have to pick just one. You can spread the generosity around and really help a lot of people all in 16 hours or less, basically.
Yeah, especially with that terrible year that we have with COVID and everything. So next salsa is from Devil Dave's Salsa. Apparently it has a lot of habaneros in it, so, but, you need to bite it, Mr. Matt. Chew it good. There you go.
I'm trying not to spill it all over myself, too.
It's okay. We're only on Facebook Live.
Sure, yeah.
What's the deal? You're good. So tell us about your organization. I heard that you're a nonprofit, too. Are you participating in Texoma Gives, too?
We are. We are participating in Texoma Gives. Each year it seems like we learn new tips and tricks to do better for our organization. So we've had a few matching grants this year. So we're excited to put those up, and we will be out and about in the community just raising awareness for Texoma Gives in general.
Good, good. It's always working together, and I think that if we work together, we get further. So next
Except when we're trying salsas. I feel like we're not working together because you're the only one at this table that's not trying these salsas with us. So.
I have an explanation for that. And it comes from the same one as Mr. Gonzalo, muy caliente. So I'm right here to do the interviews, and I see you suffering.
Sure.
So the next one is called Sweep the Leg.
Okay,
So
all right.
It comes from Broad Roots Backyard Project and has habanero peppers. I haven't seen crying anyone yet.
My glasses haven't started fogging up yet, so I'm okay so far.
I think we need to do a better job next year.
I will say, all delicious. I mean, really great flavor on all these, and some a little bit spicier than others, but all delicious.
Remember, you have to remember which one you like the most.
Definitely.
Are you still good, Miss Megan?
I'm still good, but I'm starting to sweat.
You're starting to
I
sweat?
think it's the lights, too. The lights might be having
be
a
it,
factor
too.
in on it.
Like I said, we have milk if y'all need it. Just raise your hand. We have some pickles, grapes, some chips, whatever. You can come and check. So. My next question is, Mr. Matt, we on Zavala strives to preserve the Hispanic culture. Is there any cultural moment or any memory that you have that you remember?
Well, sure. It's actually funny, doing this. I remember going to my grandmother's house, and she would make homemade salsa. And I remember, especially like at Christmas time when we would go there and gather as a family, and we'd try the salsa with the tamales that we had. And I would always remember people would say, man, Grandma must have been mad this Christmas for whatever reason, because it was super, super hot. And this is kind of giving me good memories about those times as well.
Well, let's try CC's and salsa, see if that reminds you of your grandma.
All right.
I'm not looking forward for it, but I will have a pickle if that will make you feel better.
I'm assuming those aren't hot pickles.
Muy caliente. Muy picante. Okay. What about you, Mrs. Megan? Do you have any memory, anything that you wanted to share with us that kind of reminds you where you come from, like your culture, like your, your backgrounds?
Yeah, so when you said grandma, that's what I remember too, is my great-grandma, and we always had the tradition of angel food cake. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the angel food cake, but every birthday we had our birthday cake that we wanted, and then we had the angel food cake, and we always looked forward to that and miss that when grandma was gone.
What is angel food cake?
It is like, it's light, airy, and my grandma always put a frosting over it, but usually people will eat it with strawberries and whipped cream. But my grandma put baby pink and baby blue icing on it, so it was just one of those traditions that you don't forget.
I bet hers was the best in the whole world, wasn't it?
Definitely.
It was. Sounds delicious too. See, maybe next year we make a contest of cakes.
There you go.
I will say, I'm starting to feel this one. Which one was this again? This one was...
That one's from CC Salsa.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
It's getting there.
Okay, well, for our very last one, I showed you. Okay, let's try it.
All right.
And for our very last one, the serve from Dick Smoky's Salsa make this one that is very, very, very super spicy. This last
this
two.
last- okay,
Yeah, these
okay.
last two are from Dick's.
Okay.
Dick Smoky's Salsa, I'm sorry.
Definitely, there's a smoky flavor to it for sure.
Okay.
Delicious.
Well, thank you so much for coming today and talk about us. Thank you. I hope the nonprofits that you all represented give some money to on that day, and that's what it matters. It matters that we are here together representing three different nonprofits, but with which one goal, which is Texoma Gives. So thank you everyone for being here, and we're coming back.
Right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this Hot Ribs Challenge. My name is Ruby Garrett. I'm the treasurer of Zavala, and here we have with me is Kayla and Mario. So let's, a little bit before we get into this challenge, let's talk about who they are first. Kayla, you want to introduce yourselves?
Yes. Hi, my name is Kayla Ajao. I am from Venezuela, and I am the co-chair and from the Art and Cultural Committee from Zavala Hispanic. This is my first year.
Yay!
Many to come, I hope.
Thank you for being here. And I know you were interviewing the last one, but now you get to actually eat them. So, but before that, Mario, you want to introduce yourselves to the crowd?
Yeah, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Mario Ramirez. I serve as a director for student. I don't serve as director. That's my real job. No, I serve as the president for Zavala, and this is my second year as president. But I've been on the board for multiple years now, so excited to do this challenge and have a chat with y'all today.
All right. Well, if you're excited to do the challenge, let's do it. Let's try the first one from Torres Sequeria. Let's try it. I don't have any, but I'll eat a pickle because I love pickles. How is it?
Very
Torres,
spicy.
this is spicy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very spicy.
Is it spicy?
All right, so we kind of talked about, who you are. So we are here for Texoma Gives and kind of promoting that, and as well as Zavala. So why should we give to Texoma Gives, Kayla?
Well, I've been involved not too much with donating a nonprofit. This is actually my first year working with a nonprofit. I helped Child Care Partners a few years ago. But I always think the most important thing that we can do is support. Not all the people have the opportunities that we have. Not all the people is as lucky as we are. So I think that if we keep that in mind, if we keep that the consciousness of the importance of these organizations are and the impact that we do for our community, that's the biggest thing that we need to remember for the why we wanted to support Texoma Gives.
Yes, the why is very important. Well, before we get to ask you the question, let's try another one.
Yes.
So,
Right.
get a little break.
Yes, yes.
The de-smoky
Other one.
salsa.
Oh,
De-smoky salsa. So,
Mm.
yeah, Mario's a little
Mario.
hesitant to try it.
Oh, Mario.
That one looks like it has a lot of.
I might not.
It has a lot of salsa on. I
It's
can see
smoky.
it.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah,
It's good.
All right, it's smoky. It's smoky.
That looks like aguacate. Okay, but
I may not participating in the contest. I may not have water here.
So the one that's sweating is Mario.
Good job, Mario. We
yeah.
got you.
All right, so taking a breath, and why should we donate for Texoma Gives?
So I think, especially now more than ever, we've seen a lot of nonprofits suffer this past year and a half, right? And I think going on 2 years now, and so I think it's so important to support the local community and the nonprofits that give back to the community. Not just we're here, representing Zavala, but I think there's a lot of nonprofits out there that need our help and need the support of our community. And a lot of those really are about services that actually give back to the community and services that help people, right? And so that is what we need to do right now to be able to support and help grow our community during this time. So I think that's why it's so important for us to go out on the Texoma Gives Day and just try to do our best to recruit, to give, to support, and to just help spread the word. Even if it's not by supporting, if you don't have to donate, help spread the word for someone who may hear you and be able to help and assist with us.
Yes.
You're talking so you're
Talking fast because I was like, get it over.
that chili is getting
I
you.
know.
It is.
Well,
Look, I'm starting to sweat now.
like this is a challenge, so we're about to try another one. So the next one is it Nana's hot sauce?
Ananas.
Sorry.
Oh,
The next
no, this
one.
one is-
the
Oh,
next
Kayla knows
one,
all,
I know
so-
them all. The next one would
it's
be
sweep the leg.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
a sweet
habanero.
Habanero pepper.
Ooh.
So
And then comes devil. There you go.
I don't know
This
if
is the
Mario
order.
can handle it all. Can you?
This is the order. So sorry.
You're good. Are you try another one, Kayla?
Yeah,
before I ask
sure.
another question. Is that good?
Yeah. This is a sweep the leg.
So sweep the leg
It's
by
tasty.
Raw Roots Backyard Project.
I like it.
Shoot the leg.
Okay, all right. So we talked a little bit about Texoma Gives, but we didn't really talk about your experience in Zavala. So what is I know you kind of mentioned it your first year, but so far you've joined for about 6-7 months. How's your experience so far with Zavala?
Well, when I started Zavala, I just, dive in completely.
Yeah.
And it's been an amazing experience. It has been very rewarding. I have the opportunity not only to work with you all and do these amazing events like this, but also working with Zavala International Dancers, our kids. It is incredible, all the stories and all the amazing life these kids, need and want to have, and how much impact and how much we can do to make their dreams come true. And in conjunction with Mr. Gonzalo Robles and Café con Leche, all these opportunities that we can give to them, it's amazing. So it has been very rewarding for me, and like I said, I'm going to be around for a long time.
You mentioned the dancers. Are Texoma Gives going to donate the money for dancers?
Yes, all the money that comes through Texoma Gives is not only for our programs that are related to education and leadership, that also supports our kids. And the most important part about the Texoma Gives a year, actually, it is that because we're trying to find a studio for them. Right now, we're going and jabbering everywhere that we can go and practice. Sometimes we even have to go to parks, and that sometimes they're not
People's garages.
Yes, or people's
Yep.
garages, or the front house or whatever.
It's
we
hot
can
right now,
go.
too.
Yes, so it gets sketchy sometimes, but we
I
do
bet.
the best we can. But again, our kids deserve it, our kids need it. So this is our main goal, is just trying to find a studio, with mirrors, with wood floors so they can practice the zapateado. They also want to know different kind of dances, like ballet from La Profesora Paola, flamenco from me, salsa, other stuff. And, having a small space also limits the amount of kids that we can have. So if you have kids from 4 to 18 that want to participate in Zavala, just click us, let us know. But that's our main goal. Our main goal is just trying to find a space for them, and for us too, because there's a lot of programs that we wanted to have, that we wanted to support the community different, and having a space, having a place for us will be amazing.
Yep. That's awesome. Awesome. So before I get to you, the question, you already know, I'm going to tell you the next salsa that you're going to try.
Yes.
Is it Devil Dave salsa?
Yeah.
So
I got a warning about this one.
oh, the warning on this one. So,
Oh, it's good.
and I'll try the other pickle.
It has like the chunks of habanero.
Yeah, the chunks of habanero.
Yeah.
Okay, so take a sip before I ask the next question. While you're
Have
taking
some
the
milk
sip.
here. You want some milk?
I'm good.
So while you're drinking that, kind of thinking of
It's
the
on fire,
question.
yes. Repeat the question. Wow, I ate it.
Don't touch
Yeah,
your
while
eyes.
you're eating great.
I know. I made the mistake of wiping my sweat with the same napkin.
Oh, here's another one.
So my forehead's on fire. But yes.
Oof. So how is your experience in Zavala? I know you've been here for a while and you're
Yes.
president 2 years. What's your experience in Zavala?
So Zavala has been great. I am originally not from Wichita Falls. I was born and raised in Eagle Pass, Texas, South Texas, and graduated. Thank you for an extra napkin for my sweat here.
It's a little hot.
Yeah,
It's
there
the
we
lights,
go.
the lights, right? It's the
No,
lights.
it's habanero. But I think once I started discovering the community as when I came here as a student to MSU, I joined Zavala, and my first initiation into Zavala was a Latin festival. And since then, I was just kind of hooked and giving back to the community. I grew up in a very close-knit community and giving back to the Latino community, and it was great finding that in Wichita Falls, and I saw it blossoming and growing. And so I think that was the main reason why I decided to be a volunteer in Zavala and kind of grow from there. So I have really enjoyed my time participating and starting in projects like leading the Latin Festival or supporting, like the Texoma Gives projects or the mystery art, programs that we do with our office, through our area. And so I think
It's starting to get to you.
yeah, it's starting to get, but I think overall,
I think you need to try another two.
We're about to.
I know. I'm dying here. But yeah, no, I think Zavala's mission really focuses on leadership, cultural, and just giving back to the community in all sorts of ways. And I think that has started to show. I know a lot of people have seen us at the Art Walk. I know Kayla and Roger have done such a great job leading us into being more out there, more known, and marketing ourselves more. So not just for our benefit, but for the benefit of our programs.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. So you want to try the next one?
this one here?
Yes, CC's
Sure, I'll try the next
sizzling salsa. While they're eating the last one's actually all the time we have for right now, so I got them to eat the last one. They'll eat the rest of them later. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. We have another segment, other questions, and don't forget Texoma Gives September 9th.
See you there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in today's live Facebook event. We can't thank you enough for coming and joining and hang out with us this afternoon. We want to say a special thank you to the two very special businesses that came out tonight. Well, three actually. The first one is the beautiful Laura Keith. She is the owner of Picnic by Event. She's going to talk about herself a little bit.
Okay, so I'm the owner of Picnic My Event. We do luxury picnics for all events. Just go ahead and give us a follow on our Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be able to give you guys more information. I do marketing at Sheridan Medical Lodge. We are a skilled nursing facility. We do physical therapy, long-term and short-term. We would love to help you and your family if there's ever a need.
Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. We're deeply appreciated, Laura. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. We also want to thank 6th Street Winery. They gave us a 100% red today, and a Dusty Rose that was absolutely delicious for the socials that we have while we were conducting this interview. So thank you so much, Mr. Bill. Your beef wines are delicious. And now Mr. Roger is going to announce the winner, the salsa winner for tonight.
It is Sweet D Salsa. And Ruben Classic Cars is presenting this big old trophy to you, so we'll deliver to you next Saturday.
Congrats!
So good job. All those salsas were really great. Muy caliente.
Muy picante.
Muy picante.
Thank you so much, everyone, for participating with us. Do not forget, Texoma Gives September 9 from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Just pick your favorite nonprofit and just donate because we do not need you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.
Give.
Money, money.